All right, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Do I fuck for work? Hell yes. Let's call a spade a spade. I'm a woman of appetites. I'm also a woman who appreciates, or rather, is addicted to, beauty. I mean, yeah, I could get serviced by the guy working at the car wash. Or if I want to go a little more upscale, maybe the guy who's going to sell me a dress at Sears. But that bar is just too low. I work in high fashion. And the people I see on photo shoots, in magazine spreads, hell, even on my computer when I do layouts, those are the people I want to fuck. Now, whether they're in front of the camera or behind it, it doesn't really make a difference. Although it must be said, usually the people behind the camera do tend to have a little more depth. Now what, you may be asking yourself, do I provide in exchange for you servicing me? Well, that would depend on a couple of factors. First of all, how good are you? Really? I mean, you call yourself a coxman, but are you? Do you actually know how to fuck? Or do you just think you do because you've watched a lot of porn? There's a big difference between a man who actually knows a woman's body and a man who thinks he knows a woman's body. That's the opening gateway, shall we say. And then there's other factors that come into it. And they can all really be summed up with this simple phrase: how good are you at maintaining the illusion? How good are you at making me think I'm 25 again? How good are you at making me giggle like a schoolgirl? Hell, if you can pull that out of me, you'll have covers from now until the end of time. But back to what I can provide you, I can take you from 0 to hero in a year. I've done it. Not a lot, but for a few select individuals, shall we say. And yes, those individuals were very, very good in bed. And please don't tell me you're one of those men who cries during sex. Because you know what? This ain't that movie. I expect a really solid pounding. This isn't some gingerbread castle Hallmark fantasy. No, this is down and dirty where the rubber meets the road. That's what I like. Deliver it, and I'll make you. Now, did I expect to marry one of these people? Or have some sort of long-term relationship? What do you take me for? A complete and utter idiot? Of course not. I have other things to do with my life. I decided, after my first child, that I would have no more. And the less said about the messy and disastrous road I traveled, along with that child, the better. Just pretend you don't even know that about me. Because really, it is none of your fucking business. Therefore, career and fucking are always uppermost in my mind. Luxury goods and travel kind of go hand in hand with that. So how do I provide what I promised I would provide? I will introduce you to the real movers and shakers, the people with money, the ones who advertise in the magazines that I head. I will introduce you to the network of people that I know in other magazines. I will get you into the right parties to meet the people with the checkbooks. and the ability to greenlight any creative that I choose. Concept, person, the two together, they have faith in me. Some of them love me, most of them don't, but they all respect me because I deliver the goods. In the case of Saxon Pain, though, that was something a little bit different. Because what I got from Saxon was just one thing. A favor. A favor I could call in any time, anywhere. And I did. My name is Grace, and my story begins in Eyes of the Beholder. Available now at SwinnDaniels.com.